With over 10,000 cases of coronavirus daily. No surprise that Israel's coronavirus cabinet convened today and unanimously agreed to extend the national lockdown that's in place by an additional 10 days. That means it is now set to end at January 31st, the earliest. Ministers also approved a requirement that all incoming travelers from abroad present a negative COVID test from within the past 72 hours before they boarded their flight. Now, in a statement released just before the meeting began, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu made clear his feeling that the government had no choice but to keep this lockdown going.
We need to decide immediately about an additional extension of the existing lockdown. Perhaps this will not be popular and is uncomfortable during an election period, but this is what we need to decide on today, and I expect everyone to support it. I call on all citizens, even those who participated in the scandalous wedding yesterday in Bnei Brak, to stop violating the law. This is a bloodshed. I call on the police to treat all lawbreakers, whoever they are, with an iron fist.
Well, for more, let's go to our senior correspondent, Owen Alterman in Petach Tikva. And Owen, justified or not, a lot of the Israeli public is certainly not going to be happy to see this lockdown extended another 10 days to January 31st, especially when the infection rate seems to be surging, especially in certain sectors of the population.
Well, I'll tell a couple things. First of all, I don't think you're going to find too many of us 9 million Israelis who actually believe that this lockdown is going to end on January 31st. Netanyahu presented it to the cabinet, trying to thread the needle between the request from the health ministry for a 2-week lockdown and having a round number of the end of January. But Calev, this virus doesn't respect the Gregorian calendar. And I don't think anyone is going to expect that the end of the month of January is going to be the end of this lockdown. It certainly looks like it's going to be extended further. As for the issue of the ultra-Orthodox sector, Benny Gantz's tweet was very, very telling. What did he say when he put that up before the coronavirus cabinet meeting? He said the majority of the ultra-Orthodox sector is following the restrictions, but Litzman, Gafni, Deri, Yaakov Litzman, Arya Deri, Moshe Gafni, the leaders from the parliamentary party of the ultra-Orthodox parties, will you come out and agree to more enforcement within the sector? Calev, the real question, I think, for ultra-Orthodox leaders, be they rabbis or politicians, are you willing to really truly come out against the extremists in your midst? That's the question for every society. And that's the question facing the ultra-Orthodox leadership tonight. The news tonight, Calev, the Israeli newscast, the Hebrew newscast reported a 40% test positivity rate in the ultra-Orthodox sector. That's staggering. And you have to wonder if within the community, they have to really want to try to root out this lawbreaking, both for political needs and for the public health imperative.